Hey guys, it's Brick Sprints, and it's almost holiday season, so for me it's time for another city update, and I also made some progress. So this video will be about the new additions, stuff that I constructed so far and put in the city already, and I will also review things that were already there. Well, you know the drill more or less. In this initial views here you can already see that I expanded the part around the park and the fishing harbor. So in the overall layout, right, the part here in the front and the left by the canal, I also advanced a little with the actual canal, and the entire city looks a little more crowded, a little more complete now with these additions. The central town square is now all around completed. There are no more gaps, and behind it I have this nice canal front houses which are inspired by Amsterdam architecture, and I completed this park here. I replaced the lighthouse. I now have this new yellow one which I really like. Yeah, and these new additions, I think they combine very nicely with all the rest that I already had. So regarding the new stuff, it is this area here. I put a park here with these buildings. Two new buildings at the canal front. The park in the backside now features the Columbus statue. The guy on top of the column pointing to the sea. I reviewed that statue in a separate video, and then the canal front here. I really like that. Also put some minor details in there with the guy lifting the piano on the hook there, supposedly somebody moving into the red building. I was fumbling around with new color combinations there with the blue house. I had some of these, what is that, lighter blue bricks, and I had some of these blue window frames, so I thought, okay, that might combine nicely into a new house. And of course they feature the gantries on top, as any good Amsterdam canal house should. And if you have these gantries, well, then you should also put them to use, as they do here, and let's just hope the piano doesn't fall. Well, and the real Amsterdam canal also must feature a tourist boat. So these typical ones with the glass roof, etc. If you've ever been to Amsterdam, you'll recognize it. On the back side of the houses we have this park area. I thought this would be a really nice spot between the houses, between the fishing harbor houses there and the other canal houses. So in the back I have this kind of park. People are enjoying themselves there. I also found a nice spot for my lawnmower, which I like very much. Yeah, and I also made this new lighthouse you see there. I didn't like the old lighthouse too much, the white one I had, so I got inspired by the lighthouse of Porto P in Mallorca, in Palma de Mallorca, and yeah, I made this. So it is supposed to be a very old lighthouse, and you can see that by the actual installations on top. I think I succeeded more or less nicely in giving it this old, very ancient look. This one would be several centuries old. Overall, I'm quite satisfied with this new area. The city has been growing towards this side, and there's still some more space on my wood pallets there, and yeah, it will continue growing this direction. I also made some changes to the old areas of the city that you already know. So this Central City Square is finally completed. I put in my trade guild, my merchants association in this gap, and now the entire city square is really complete, buildings from all sides, and I really like it. Maybe this is the most interesting area of the city. Certainly the buildings that I probably put most effort in, between the town hall and the merchants guild and the cathedral, are some of these creations that I spent most time on. Also my Roland statue works really nicely on this square now that it is completed from all sides. and my Northern European aristocrats find this entire area very cozy. The only thing that's still missing here is changing the base plates to all grey and also making these stairs grey, which is in progress. I already made the order. My construction crew is almost finished. Behind this area, not too many changes. The ski mountain is still here and the slopes are open in the winter season, of course. The ski mountain itself is one of my most successful videos on my channel, so I understand people like that very much. But not too many changes here in this area from the beach towards the mountain and the skyscraper in the back. I just made some new vehicles, an old bus here, kind of 60s look, an old Greyhound maybe with the luggage on top. So I had fun building that. And I also bought this garbage truck, which is one of the few official sets in my city. I like that a lot, got a good Bricklink deal, so I bought it. And also this combination of car and the go-kart there on the trailer, so a new vehicle that I also built. Yeah, so much for this city update of December. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. I wish you all happy Christmas holidays. I'll probably be back in 2018 because currently I have some of my buildings in a small exhibition close by, and it wouldn't probably make sense to make new videos until then. Maybe I construct something new and I make an individual video on that thing, but it will probably be in January. So until then, take care and bye bye.